What if I told you the Boondocks once dropped one of the most savage money lessons you'll ever hear, hidden inside a hilarious, over-the-top episode? Season 4's Good Times isn't just a comedy about Robert Freeman going broke. It's a brutal mirror of real-life financial mistakes that trap millions of people in poverty. The episode is wild, yes, but it's also a masterclass in how debt, pride, and bad decisions keep people stuck, generation after generation. And if you watch closely, you'll realize it's not just about Robert Freeman, it's about all of us. The story kicks off with Robert living comfortably, until a mix of reckless spending and bad investments wipes him out. Instead of slowing down and facing reality, his pride pushes him straight into the clutches of Ed Winkler II, a ruthless predator in a suit. Winkler dangles a solution in front of Robert, a loan with terms so ugly, they might as well be financial handcuffs. Robert signs without a second thought, setting off a spiral of debt that drags the entire family down. Right here is lesson number 1. Financial illiteracy kills wealth before it's even built. Robert doesn't stop to understand the loan. He doesn't calculate interest. He doesn't think about repayment. He just sees fast money. And that's exactly how millions of people fall into credit traps, payday loans, and buy now, pay later schemes in real life. Lesson 2: short-term thinking keeps you broke forever. Robert's focus is on keeping up appearances and patching holes with more debt, instead of making the hard lifestyle changes needed to rebuild. This is the same mindset that leads people to swipe credit cards for luxuries they can't afford, just to keep up the image of success. And of course, we can't ignore predatory lending, the Ed Winkler IIs of the real world. Payday lenders, rent-to-own stores, high-interest credit card companies, all waiting for desperate people to make desperate choices. Once you sign, they own you. In the show, it's exaggerated for laughs. In reality, it's deadly serious. But maybe the most relatable part is Robert's pride. He's too embarrassed to admit he's broke, so he hides it and digs himself deeper. Pride keeps people from asking for advice, negotiating bills, or finding help. And that silence is expensive. Then there's the ripple effect. Generational consequences. Huey and Riley didn't sign those loans, but they're stuck living with the results. That's how debt and poor financial habits pass down, locking families into cycles that last decades. The kicker? Robert still believes a big win will save him. Whether it's a lucky break, a sudden payday, or a fantasy scheme, he's banking on a miracle instead of fixing the root problem. This is why so many lottery winners and sudden heirs go broke. Money without money skills is just a countdown to the next crisis. Good times might make you laugh, but underneath the satire is a hard truth. People don't just stay poor because they earn too little. They stay poor because of what they do with the little they have. Signing deals they don't understand, chasing quick fixes, falling prey to predators, and letting pride dictate their money moves. You can laugh at Robert Freeman's mistakes, but the episode is really a financial horror story in disguise. The scary part? Outside the jokes, every single thing that happens in Good Times is happening in real life, every single day. If you watch this episode again, you might not just see the Boondocks. You might see your own money habits, and a warning that, if you don't change them, the ending won't be funny at all.